Hello everyone. I'm just going to give it a minute, see if anyone else is joining, and then we'll get started. Yeah, it's all good, man. What about yourself? Alright. Yeah, so I see you've been commenting on them. I was like, okay, so someone's been watching these, and I'm not really in a position at the minute to get anything else going. Hang the fuck on a minute, that's my one, I think. Yeah, so I haven't really been in a position to actually make anything video-wise because my desk is currently being used as a set. So this is the best I can do right now. But now let's get into Skelly the Dildo. You're on the dole. If it wants to load. Oh! Hang on a minute, where's my cutscene? Okay, fuck it, we ball. But basically, we're looking for eggs this time. You remember that thing we were looking for in the old first game for half the fucking game before they gave up on it? We're doing that again. Do I like rugby? I admire it more than I do football, but I don't keep up with it particularly closely. Okay, that's off limits. Fucking Joe Hasbro himself said due to budget cuts we're not doing the opening cutscene in the live stream. Actually, no, more accurately it'd be fucking Activision saying that shit. Sorry, we took the opening cutscene to put it in fucking Black Ops 8. I completely missed whatever the fuck that was. I don't know which one I think's the best. I always used to think it was between 2 and 3. And then when I started playing Reignited and realised, hang on a minute, yeah, because there was a good fucking 20 years where I couldn't play it at all. No. 15. I kind of realised how much I liked the first one. I don't know. I used to be able to skip that on the original PS1. No, Big Joe. To be fair, I can't say anything nasty about Big Joe at the minute, because I was talking about this with Lab and the other boys. This year alone, so start from the 1st of December to now, I've bought 27 figures. Fucking... I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not going for the immersive route this time. I bought fucking 27 things since the 1st of December. So I can't really say too much about Big... none of them are top tier figure of the year kind of shit. But granted, I'm trying to think back to the top 10 last year, and I think the earliest one... Oh, I think it'd be the G1 Optimus. In my defense, most of it has been reduced in sales and secondhand, and yeah. This fucking dickhead.
Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're
we're
here.
not, just, shut up, man. I wish there was a way to just disable the tutorial if you've literally just come from one to the next. That one. I think, yeah, that was... if we're talking about the G1 Optimus, like, I think that's the earliest. And I got that for Christmas 2024. Like, there's nothing I've got so far that don't do this. Just get a move on. Shut up. I think so far maybe the best might be Animated Nemesis. I don't know, I got 10 different things today alone. Looking at them, I think the most interesting one... definitely the Studio Series stuff. Because I found, like, this is the first time I've actually got anything that's new. All of it's been years prior. No, fucking hang on a minute. I think probably one of my favourite ones so far has been Gamer Edition Ironhide and Ratchet, because I'm just shocked at how much I like that.
This is a super
I don't care. Go away. I've had enough of you fairy business. Fairy fucknut. Am I? Do I try and get the extra life? So, I kind of had somewhere between a mild bit of cope and a moment of clarity with that. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm like, okay, I'll get stuff that it's distinctly different enough. The Seeker mold does look nice. But I couldn't get a pre-order of it, and I was like, how much am I really arsed about this? I've got... what is it? I've got 9... I just need to count this up in my head. I think I've got like 15 of the Earthrise one? No. 9 of the Earthrise one, 6 of the Siege one. Oh. And I'm like, am I really arsed about rebooting my Seeker collection? I don't think I am. So I think I'm probably not going to go in on it. To be fair, I said the same thing about the Earthrise Seekers. Originally I had the Combiner Wars ones, if anyone even remembers those. Yeah. So I'm like, do I really want to try that again? I DM'd Evan Brooks like September. I think it was around the time Thundercracker was revealed, or like the second time they began to talk about him. You know, like they do the reveal and then it's like, here's an update, here's what it looks like in the box, or whatever the fuck. And I got a response from him a couple of days ago where he was like, oh yeah, we aim to do as many of the Seekers as we can. And I'm like, I don't think I'm that bothered. Don't get me wrong, they finally give it a waist swivel and it looked really good. But I'm also just not a fan of the cartoon aesthetic they've shifted to. Not because I hate the cartoon aesthetic, I think it works in some cases, but it sticks out so much more. You little bitch. It sticks out so much more compared to like the toy look they've gone for. So I've kind of just went, you know what? I don't care, I'm not doing it. Like, I had a pre-order down on 86 Soundwave. Well, Lab got me a pre-order down because I wasn't able to put it down myself in the moment. And I just kind of looked at it and went, you know what? I'm good. Cancelled it, and I'm just sticking with that Netflix one because I just don't see enough of a difference. And I also don't think the cassettes look any better. So yeah, like, I'd say I'm kind of... I was about to say, oh, I'm being more ruthless about it. I think there's only so... Shit. I say, oh, I'm being more ruthless about it. I don't think I am. I think I'm just being a bit more like, no, I'm not retreading anything. To be fair, I've heard good things about the Soundwave. I haven't really spoke to anyone about it, and I haven't really watched any videos about it, because, yeah, I'm just like, you see, the Laserbeak for the original was fine for me. fuck you. So I don't really have anything to say about the Laserbeak, but the Ravage looked like an improvement, and then I saw people saying it's not. So I don't know. I don't know what we're working with here. I just realised I'm going to have to backtrack. If Orange Knight's still here, that's the biggest thing that, like, kills this one for me, is the forced backtracking. I know 2 had a bit of it. 3 had an illegitimate child with it. Yeah, 3 had an illegitimate love child with backtracking, and it just... It's a bit of a run breaker, I think. Really, they're 20-something years and they didn't make that look any better. To be fair, part of the reason I wanted to come back to this is because I'm now at the point where my algorithm's like, hey, you played these once. Do you know there's rumours of a 4th? And I'm like, here we go, we're in this cycle again.
Thanks for the help.
Alright, you big pussy. Yeah, we're now back in the rumour cycle, unless it's always been going. Oh yeah, 4's coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Wait and see that one when it happens.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I take it it's deliberate that in the giant chicken level, the reward dragon is called Sanders. Well, I'm glad you said Scotland. Originally Aberdeenshire. Way up in the northeast. I have not gotten all the... No, I'm not even arsed about skill points. The skill points can fuck off. Can suck my unit.
Hey, Spyro. I bet you can't catch all.
Fondle the bus driver hunter. To be fair, the game I keep... So I'm in that fucking sphere where I like Bethesda games, and I keep hearing the discussion of Elder Scrolls 6. Oh. That's awkward. I keep hearing the conversation turn to, oh yeah, ES6. At this point, I don't even care. I had fun with Skyrim, and I had fun with Fallout 4 for what it was. I've never played New Vegas, which I've been told is the good one, and I jumped in on the Oblivion remaster. And I had fun with it, but I'm just like, I don't give a fuck what you do now. Shit, I already got that one. I don't know. Gaming's one of these hobbies where I knew what I liked and I would spend time on it, and then it's just kind of completely gone to one side as I started the channel. Like, I recently got Astrobot, and originally I was going to try and get a video out on that, and I wanted to do this whole, like, LP format thing, where it's not quite a let's play, but you're just, I don't know. I've seen a few channels do it. I wanted to give that a go, and I just haven't done it. I ended up spending most of last month dicking about playing Minecraft, and then as I've went, right, okay, time to get back to what I was doing, I remembered it was, oh yeah, I'm doing a stop motion project, so I've barely had any time for me. I've just kind of come in on the rest week at work, and I've just went, right, okay, what can I get done today? Which, yeah. Shit. Why? I get they had to do the skateboarding, but they could have at least made it fucking stable. I think the sensitivity on that spin is too fucking high. I'm missing 2. Oh, there they are. That makes sense. Am I gonna... What is it? Is it 3 for the skateboard in this one? Oh, I don't know. Alright.
Hey, that was great! While you were boarding, I found
I
this
do love
treasure
the
bird.
theory that Hunter's a secret villain because he's holding all the collectibles to ransom. Hey, we need these things to save the world. And he's like, yeah, that's fine, but I really want to do skateboarding.
Catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out.
Sure. I do want to check. Okay, so I'm going to hazard a guess. It's 1 egg for Sheila. You could tell they were strapped for ideas in the end. Can I do this? Yeah. Also, going back to what you were saying, Lachlan, I've never been to West Lothian. I've got family who are, like, my family's predominantly from Airdrie, but they moved up before I was born. So it's a part of the country I wouldn't say I've ever been to, but then again, I haven't been... Ooh, what are we looking at now? Well, about a year. No, that's a lie. I was there about 6 months ago. Well, I thought I got that, but alright.
Go get him, Spyro.
I did. I'm watching the fucking replay back. Dickhead. Hunter the Waste Man. I'm gonna pretend I got him. These things are fucking ugly looking. They're fucking yappy little shits as well. To be fair, I don't think this is that part of the country, but I've got family who live around Stirling. And I've always enjoyed going to visit them. Like, it's a load of... It's the strangest thing, because you're in this village that's relatively remote, and then you go 20 minutes away, you're in Glasgow. You go 10 minutes away, you're in Stirling. You go 40 minutes away, you're in Edinburgh. Like, growing up, the only city we had near me was Aberdeen. You go 2 hours in one direction, you've got Dundee. You go 2 hours... You go 2 hours in another direction, and you've got... Inverness. Granted, Inverness is just... It's a tourist trap. There's fucking nothing there. Maybe that's my ignorance and I don't know the place, but... I went there about 10 years ago, was filming a music video, and the guy who we were filming it with was from there. And I remember just going into town. I think everyone was queued up because, I don't know, Justin Bieber was playing or someone like that, big at the time. And we went into town, we got something to eat, and I just remember saying to my mate, I was like, where's the rest of it? He goes, oh, this is it. I'm like, nah, this place is a tourist trap for the Loch Ness Monster. Where is everyone? Where is everything? It's so far in this town, sorry, in this city, I've seen a McDonald's, a lake. Is this just play for points?
Course record now, if you want. Whenever you hop on a skateboard, a timer will start. Score as many points as you can until the timer expires.
Right, so no, there's just 2 for this shit. That's fine. I'm not arsed about skill points, Hunter. I'm sorry. What is with this fucking jank? Falkirk. I haven't been in a while, but my funniest thing with Falkirk is I used to work with a guy from Falkirk, and he just made me laugh because he was just a massive stoner. It was the first time I've met a professional... I said professional stoner. It was one of those guys who is like a functioning user. I know it's just weed, but like I've never understood how people can like carry on as completely... Come on, let me off the fucking... Right, I'm just going to try and crash into a fucking wall because I want off the skateboard. Thank you. It's the first time I ever met someone who could just carry an entire 9-hour shift in hospitality while out his fucking box halfway to the moon. Never understood it. Oh, come off it. Dickhead. Oh, where are you pointing now? I don't know how long I'll go for this tonight. No, hang on a minute. Shithead, there's an egg over here. Fuck off, Zoe, I'm not interested. Why do they keep putting women in my games? I'm not interested. I'm married. That wasn't funny. Unfortunately, it's live, so I can't even cut it. Linlithgow. I've never been. I've heard the name, but yeah, I've never been. Is that West Coast? I don't know West Coast at all. I've never been West Coast. I know people always say, particularly the English fucking love the West Coast. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, the country as a whole is very pretty looking. It's not like, you know, going back to my college days where you'd just be minding your business walking down the street and there's a junkie shitting in the road between two cars. What have I got? What have I got? Apologies if you can hear Win in the background. She's snoring her head off. She's quite content. Yeah, fuck, I'm going. To be fair, I haven't been to Edinburgh since I was about 12. Went with the school, and I thought, yeah, this is really nice. And then as I've gotten older, I'm like, is Edinburgh just for the tourists and the people that are well off? I've always liked Glasgow. The city who thrives on the attitude of, yeah, we're a shithole and we know it.
Spyro! My, I'm getting paid a fortune to keep...
Sure.
Spyro,
Why not?
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing.
I'll let this cutscene play out since we were robbed of another one.
No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Very good. Although Sheila does distress me now, they decided to give her some clothes, but not completely. Yeah, I've always liked how Glasgow's attitude was, no one gives a shit.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my
Let's
home
fucking
while I was
go, boys.
locked up.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our house.
I don't care. To be fair, I find the cities in Scotland, maybe because there's fewer of them, but I find them a lot more distinct than the ones in England. Granted, I'm just trying to think if I've been to more in England than I have in Scotland. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not relevant. Ruby is relevant. I got the 2016 one for free. I played it for a couple of hours. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then I just kind of never... My whole entire experience with the game is I'll play it for a bit, I'll like it, and then I'll put it down and I will not touch it again for a while. I might go back to it. I kind of want to try moving into more, not like completely U-turn the channel, but I would be interested in trying to do... Oh my god. What am I missing here? Triangle. Right. I'm interested in trying to move into some other gaming stuff, but I just don't quite know what? Like, I used to stream Devastation because, oh, people love Devastation. Transformers Devastation is not my kind of game. I know it's got its fans. I prefer the Cybertron games. I think they're a lot more enjoyable. And I think they look nicer. I kind of want to get something set up so that I can actually play the Cybertron games. I don't know quite what that is. I don't have a computer that can run them. I have a 360, but I feel like my options are limited from there. I don't know. I'm gonna smash down your house, you cunt. Your big dick-shaped hooses. Oh, come on. I bet ya, dick. Let's fucking... Oh, piss off. Nah, that's bullshit. I was fucking stunlocked by a mushroom. You mad? Oh, I just remembered this is the game with the fucking... the fucking fireflies with the bombs. Shit. Some of these fucking minigames are fucking irritating. Oh well, I'm not dealing with that today anyway.
Thanks for the help, Chief.
Boxing with Bentley I've never struggled with, because every time I go fighting Bentley, not Bentley, I'm just going to say it's the Yeti from... Not Cyclops, Colossus. I'm just going to say it's him, because it's easy. Every time I've done that fight when I've been playing this before, I don't care. I've always just ended up leathering him into the fucking corner. And he's not come back out. He always takes out a bit of my health, but usually... I've said that. When I do it for this, when I eventually get there, I'll probably be in a couple of weeks. he's just gonna fuck me up. Bet. Have I played this? I've got both of the... No, that's a lie. I've got one and I've got Miles Morales. Where are you pointing? Oh, you're pointing there. I played a few hours of one on my PS4 back when I had it. My PS4 could not fucking handle it. I should maybe give it a go. I'm interested in seeing if I can make... Like, I would want to try and do something that isn't just a straight play. I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet. Oh, come on. Don't make me go back to the fucking start. Whose fucking bright spark idea was it to live on a fucking mountain? Where are you pointing? Oh, that makes sense. Where is it? Did I not? Oh, why are you pointing me back to fucking... How many do I need? 6. Well, yeah. To be fair, I would be interested in playing the originals again, because one thing I've been kind of... I've been getting recommended a lot of... I was just in there, for God's sake. Oh, right, that makes sense. And, like, it was talking about how... Yeah, I've been watching stuff about the originals. And it was, like, talking about how the third one completely fucking nerfed sparks. Just for the benefit of, oh yeah, so you can unlock more stuff. Well, that's a fantastic choice. To be fair, I need to make a point of doing the Sparks levels earlier on. I can't remember what each one offers. I know a couple of them are more useful, like, half of them are useful, half of them are not.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Hunter, you fucking gooner. Pussy old gooner. Yeah, it annoys me that you have to come back, but I think what I'm just gonna have to... I think what I'm just gonna have to do is once I'm far... Fucking what? Canadian wielder. I think what I'm gonna have to do is once I'm far enough into certain parts, I'm just gonna have to backtrack and just do a sweep. So I'm not gonna bother about going back there for Sheila yet. I don't know if I'll do Sheila's level in... whatever the fuck it's called. The one with the seals in the gigantic shells with men hidden inside of them. And is it Blotto? Is that his name? Bluto? I don't know. But I'll come back, I'll do a sweep, and then I'll do Sparks' level just to get it done. I do think this one is definitely the most jam-packed with stuff to do. For better and for worse. I'm curious if a mod exists that turns this into the pirated Spyro 3. Because I've always found the story behind the pirated copy of Spyro 3 to be fucking hilarious.
The Rhinox have shut...
That's it? That's all you had to say? Really?
If my wings were big and strong like you...
Oh, why is my baby game smothering me with tutorials? To be fair, there was a point in time where I was about... we'll say... 6. And I hadn't had the most exposure. This shit used to be like Dark Souls for me. At a certain point. And no, it wasn't last week before you dare. Oh, the pirated one. I've seen... I don't know if you've... I'm guessing if you are a fan of these, I'm guessing you've seen... is it Dailman? I'm misremembering his fucking it. He's the guy who I think currently holds the world record for Spyro 1. And I think he beat his own personal best at one point. But I'm sure he did a speed run of the pirated edition. and it just... rude. And it just looked fucking ridiculous. The only thing it's missing is a giant scorpion. That's exactly what I was about to say. All it's missing is a giant scorpion armed with machine guns. That was Serious Sam 2, I think? The first time someone told me about it, it sounds like one of those urban legends of Bigfoot in GTA San Andreas. I'm like, that's not real, fuck off. And then I actually saw the videos for it when it just popped into my head later on, like a few years later. I'm like, oh, this is real. Granted, I don't think there's any real good videos of it. I feel like the levels are a lot shorter in this one. They might not be, but I feel like they are. I need to pay that fucking shitbag with the cash, don't I? Before I can carry on here. Yeah, thought as much. Yeah, thought as much. To be fair, the good thing is this is one I can just 100% while I'm here. Is there any...
Well, if
The sun seeds, I think, can be annoying? That's fine. No way.
No? What else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one.
I thought this was where he was going to say... Are you saving up for another sequel?
Oh, yes.
See, I wish more You bitch. I wish more games had stupid shit like that. I know it's a piracy measure and I get it. Oh, that's what I was hearing. It makes sense Diamond Bolt would touch on it, to be fair. Diamond Bolt's one of those I need to watch more of, because every time I've watched one of his videos, I've always enjoyed it, and then I just never come back. I don't know what it is. He's not like a channel who I will sit and binge for ages. I think a lot of the stuff he covers I'm not overly interested in, but every time I've watched one of his things, I'm like, yeah. What is this dickhead doing? Fuck you, dickhead. So I know speed runs of these games just because I used to be aware of some of the exploits when I was a kid, and this was back before I had internet access. I knew about some of the things you could get away with in the game, but some of the shit that people have done. There's a speed run of Spyro 2 on the PS1 where someone just turned it into a boss run. It is literally just you cheese the game to crush, kill him, straight to gulp, kill him, straight to rip. That's the game. It was like 8 minutes long. I literally just sat and watched this. And by the time it was over, I was like, what the fuck did I just see? One thing I've recently started watching a lot of is challenge runs in games, and it's like the one I saw was what was it? I think it was Deo Man did a run where he had to complete Spyro the Dragon on PS1 using a TV remote, and he's there for fucking hours. I think I'm trying to remember. Pardon me. I think it's the final when he's trying to chase down Nasty Nork that fucking does him in. But I love watching these challenge runs. It's like I watched one by a guy called Magoo Dog. Saying that out loud sounds like I should be put on a register. But he does Skyrim ones, and he did one, I think he does Fallout ones as well. And he did one of Skyrim where it was the Stones of Baranzaya, but with random doors. It's like 2.5 hours long. But I just sat and watched this thing from start to finish, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm like, I would love to do more gaming stuff. Granted, I don't know what I can do. It's like I remember Mitten Squad used to do stuff. You know, God rest his soul. And he used to do all these sort of challenge runs, and they were all ridiculous. They were all like Borderlands, but every time I get a new gun, I have to get rid of one. And it was just... Are they inviting me into the Lavusi? That's obscene. Spyro's a child, you sick fuck. I've never watched them, to be fair. There's a lot of gaming creators I don't tend to check out. Like, I'm just trying to think. Markiplier is a firm favourite. He's one I tend to go back to every now and then, especially with the fucking Iron Lung movie coming out. Well, out now. I'm very intrigued to see what he gets up to, and I remember watching him way back when he first started out during his... What was it he was covering? SCP Containment Breach. And, yeah, so he's a firm favourite. Then there's... IGP. Does a lot of backrooms, liminal space, horror content. I can't remember, is it Eddie VR? Special Ed? I can't remember which one it is. He's one of the boys. I tend to watch him. In terms of live streamers, I don't tend to... Dayoman, but I don't usually watch the lives. I usually catch the VODs. I can't even think who else I watch. That Magoo, as I mentioned. Mitten Squad back when he was creating... I used to watch... This is more lore than it is actual gameplay stuff. I used to watch a lot of Oxhorn. Back when I was, like, at the height of my Fallout fixation. And I just found the guy to be a bit cringe in the end. I don't know what it is. Like, a lot of YouTubers who I used to watch... As soon as something latches into my brain and I'm like, nah, not for me anymore. That's it. I'm not watching him again. He was one... To be fair, outside of them, the rest of them tend to be like movie reviewers and stuff.
Do you want this dude?
And of course there is the subset of internet culture where people talk shit about each other that is... I don't know what it is, it's mildly addictive. I've been watching a lot of stuff discussing iDubbbz of late and I'm just like, how did he fuck it up this bad? But the one thing I watch very little of is a lot of Transformers content. I like the stop motions and animations people tend to make, but I tend to shy away from them because I don't want to be like, oh, that's a good idea, and then lift it, even if I'm actively trying not to. So I don't tend to watch them. Reviews, yeah, I make my mind up when I watch the live stream when they're revealed. There's a couple of people who I'm like, I'm interested to see what they got to say, but apart from that, I don't really watch much in the way of Transformers stuff. I think it's just... No, it isn't, you cheeky bastard. Get the fuck away from my gem. The wife is now in the kitchen. To be fair, it would be good to watch some other stuff, especially in the spheres I'm relevant in. Just to kind of get some ideas. Panda Jack. I don't think I've ever heard of that. What kind of stuff does he make? Oh. Right. So if I'm correct, which I very seldom am, I should just have that last little stretch where Moneybags, the dancing cunt. I just got the stream demonetized. Yes, cool. I can now use this. Excellent. I backed it. So I was talking to Lab about this, and Lab said he's worried about how Lio Kaiser's going to go given how Omega Prime turned out with his glaring design flaw. I don't think... This is going to sound really weird. I don't think there's enough in Lio Kaiser to be worried about. I think... What is it, like 7 voyages in a box? I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to getting it. I mean, fuck, I sold off my Combiner Wars one, granted, that's not exactly like... Thank you. That's not exactly like a straightforward comparison. Don't do this. God, how many? Shit. But no, I'm excited. The one thing, and I said this to Lab, we were talking about it the other day, I don't understand why they've been so silent. No, it's not out there. I don't understand why they've been so silent about Lio Kaiser. Like, by now, I think we'd had a few updates on Omega Prime. Granted, I get the emails, like, oh, you backed this, here's updates for it, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not reading them. It's usually like a private video, and I'm like, okay, I don't care. The only time I'm interested is, tell me if there's either going to be a glaring flaw, tell me if there's any cool bonus shit, which I don't think there was with Lio Kaiser, outside of the tiers. But yeah, they've just been very radio silent about them. Hopefully by me saying this, because usually I've got a good habit of saying, oh, they haven't mentioned it. And then, next thing you know, it happens. Yeah, like, I think a lot of the stuff we've seen is like, he's just there whenever they've attended conventions. Did they go to a recent one? Like, in the last 2 months or so? Because I remember they had him at SDCC, and people were like, I mean, yeah, that's whatever, but look at all this other shit. Like, they had the Grimlock, and I think they had, like, the Studio Series Wave that's just coming out now, so, well, Alpha Trial's not due out till March. Barricade, Windcharger, Thundercracker, stuff like that. Like, they... Hang on. I did mute, but apologies if you heard that. But yeah, like, it was like no one really was bothered. And that's the last time. I'm sure they went to one in the winter and they unveiled something. Actually, I got one thing that I kind of want to talk about that I'm really confused about, and I don't know if they've mentioned it because I can't remember when they revealed it. But the Skybound Optimus, so the 86 Optimus with the new arm. So the pre-order went out for him in like September to November, somewhere in that little window. And I initially said, I'm not bothered. And then I've had an idea for that Optimus with the funky arm. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it. It's not worth the price, but I'm gonna get it anyway. It doesn't drop until October this year. It's like a 13-month pre-order window. And I'm incredibly confused why. Like, I'm not going to say it like, oh, there's no reason this makes sense. I'm going to work on assumption this is... Oh, it is overpriced, I'm not denying that. I'm going to work on assumption that this is some sort of licensing agreement. But I just find it incredibly strange. Because, mild spoiler for the comic, it's not even a relevant plot thread anymore. Like, they took that long to jump on it. It's very overpriced though, but it's what it... I'm not going to defend it. I've seen a lot of Third Age, was it New Age did one? I've seen a lot of third party cover it, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not a third-party collector, so it means nothing to me. Oh, fuck off. But I just don't understand why we have to wait that long for it. To be fair, I haven't seen the images of Lyle Kaiser with colour in that long. I've forgotten what the arms look like. I'm trying to remember, and I could be making shit up. Does Lyle Kaiser have interchangeable limbs, or is it very much jets become arms, tanks become legs? I think it is that, but I just can't quite remember. Don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to getting it either way. My god, my dog is on another planet right now. So that a big day, shit to go out. Kirkman had an in-hand. Yeah, I really don't. I'm really curious what it is. I don't think they've spoke about it, but I'm just really confused. I mean, the other thing that kind of confuses me is they did Void Rivals figures, and if they do a Void Rivals line, I'll buy that shit. I really like Void Rivals. I think it's a really fucking good comic. Death Cobra can be an arm, I know that much. We haven't seen any images, I don't think, of him as the arm, but he can be an arm. But the only Void Rivals figures, because Hasbro owns them, I think it says in the licensing terms, they are a Hasbro property, through and through. Okay, I don't care. But the only figures they've made of Void Rivals have been a convention exclusive. I mean, admittedly, with Jetfire, which I think I've talked about this before, but if I haven't, I know that's the iconic comic issue. It's the first issue, and he's in it for like 2 panels. He literally wakes up and says, well, thanks, and leaves. And that's it. That's all he does in the story. I would have surely thought a Springer would have made more sense. But what do I know? But yeah, they've only released any sort of Void Rival stuff as a con exclusive. And I really don't get it. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I have nothing else to add to that one. I mean, I don't know if they've been covering any sort of Energon Universe stuff for G.I. Joe's releases, because I don't collect G.I. Joe. So maybe that's been doing a lot of it. Maybe it hasn't done any of it. But yeah, like I think they were speaking about they're going to be doing a show based on the comics that they've done so far. And I'm going to hazard a guess that that's going to be on Amazon.
Spyro, you're just in time.
Get lost, loser.
Very well, Spyro, it's up to you. Maybe if we both just hold hands and think happy thoughts.
And I would consider myself a smart fella. I'd fucking think about that. This feels like a dig of some description.
Thank you, Spyro.
Oh, it's a shame it's not that one in the later level where you can just fucking kill the fast one early. Okay. So I went in on it as volumes. It gives me a reason to go to the local comic shop every few months. But the one thing, I don't know if it's an industry standard, maybe I'm fucking wrong, but like, the comics are so short. Like, I've only just started, like, entering collecting comic books. I recently got the compact comics from DC. I got We 3 and this isn't, I think it's branded as Arkham Asylum, but I know I think it's like The Strange House on a Serious Hill, or is it something like that? I don't know, but it's the comic that partially inspired the game. I've got them, and I've recently, like, I've gotten into the Witcher books, and I got Watchmen, I've been reading that again. And I've been collecting the TF stuff. Like, I like most of it. I'm curious. I've never read the IDW Transformers run. I'm curious how that one stacks up. I think I found it a bit too... From what I knew of it, I found it a bit too Tumblr coded at the time for me. Welcome back. Oh, fucking... Well, I don't know if the IDW run is good. I'd be curious to find out if it is. I am really worried this is just going to be this fucking sequence, because I don't mind chasing down the thieves, but this fucking... to be fair, talking to me about Micronus is apparently a very temperamental take, because I think I'm one of the only people I know who actually liked Micronus. A lot of the others who I've spoken to and who I've seen cover it have been like, nah, this thing ain't it, and I'm just like, yeah, so he's one of the top 10 figures of 2025? Yeah? We all agreed? To be fair, I just saw the reveal of Liege and... Who the fuck's the other one? Nexus. And I like the look of Liege. I think they fucked Nexus. Do you know something? I have never watched Victory. I kind of want to start doing coverage of the shows and the movies. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of want to start doing coverage of the shows and the movies. So that would mean I have to fucking watch them. Yeah, fuck off. So, I want to do Armada, but my thought on Armada is, if I do Armada, I feel like I'm going to be expected to follow up with Energon and Cybertron. Which I will eventually want to do, but I think what I want to do while it's relevant to the 25th anniversary is RID. Especially because RID is a lot fucking smaller. Like, I think it would be good to cover something that small while it's relevant, because I know this year is obviously it's the 25th anniversary of RID, it's the 30th anniversary of Beast Wars, the 40th anniversary of the 86 movie. Have I missed any others? 50th anniversary of Dark of the Moon. Oh, Energon's incredibly scuffed. It's the one I have no memories of watching, but I just remember how fucking scuffed it gets. Like, I've seen clips of it and people discussing it later on, and yeah, it's not a good looking show by any means. Okay. I'm still curious what the logic was in taking 3 unrelated shows and adapting them into a trilogy. I couldn't have done that if I tried. I'm watching the replay on my computer and what the fuck? Okay, that works. Right, I think now I just need to get the goodies. I couldn't... Oh, I thought it was gems. I can't commit to Earthspark. I have tried, and the bit that kills me in Earthspark is the design of that fucking girl. She freaks me. She actually scares me. Replace the idle heads. I'm guessing it's one in there that I've got to find, so I'm done in here for now. I don't give a shit. One that I really need to give a go is Cyberverse. I've watched an episode of it. It was like, it's a bit juvenile. but I think it, like, if you give it a go, I think you end up enjoying it. Like, I don't know anyone who's ever watched it and said, nah, fuck this, it's shit.
Egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my...
Fuck your tutorials, Hunter. Just piss off. Get a job.
If you could bring back one person from each...
I love the idea that they need all 5 of them to weigh the balloon. Oh, no. This one's got the fucking... Oh, the speedways in this one are so shit. I don't know, what does met mean? I was a bit curious about that. I thought you were going to say mid. Because it cut off and then I just see met. Oh, meh. That makes sense. I didn't see that. Oh, the fucking speedways in this one, they kill. I don't like them. Okay. What up now? Don't want to go to you yet, do I? Never heard of it. Oh, I've heard of Lego Batman, but beyond the movie, I've never... Piss off. Beyond the Lego Batman movie, I've never really indulged in any of it.
Yay!
Fuck off. To be fair, like Lego stuff, like I've played... Yeah, I haven't done anything about it. Outside of Lego Star Wars, which I think PlayStation gave out the... Well, PlayStation gave out the... There was nothing in there. Yeah, the Skywalker Saga for free 1 month. Never really played them. They've always just kind of been... I think I've always interpreted them as being good if you've got a group. Which I don't always have. Here's a hint, and then just tells me how to fucking play the level. God. They ruined the speedways. Fucking Insomniac. Actually, there's a link for you. They fucking made this and then they went on to do Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah, these are so much better than the first two. Spyro 3 just fucked them. My favourite horror... Well... Now that's a topic of conversation I can get into. So I recently introduced the wife to the Hellraiser movies, as she'd never seen them, and as far as I'm concerned, they're up there with my favourites. Because, well, the first two are. We watched 3 together. I couldn't quite click with it the same. We watched... What was the other thing we fucking... we watched the remake, which I liked. Oh fuck, I forgot you got to quit. Right. I'll go find Hunter McFuckwit. The Thing is a fucking phenomenal horror movie. Love that. Fuck me, put me on the spot now. I'm a big fan of the 28 days, weeks,
like
years
like
movies. Grant, I haven't seen the new one yet. I don't know when I'm going to get around to watching that, because I just don't go out to the movies anymore. I don't go out to the cinema. Like, we're going out for Iron Lung, but that's one that I'm not expecting to see on streaming too soon. Thanks.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flock. Looks like I'll have to hop in my... Look out, sheep! Here I come!
Admittedly, when I watched Days again recently, I was quite surprised at just how little the zombies are in it, but how effective that actually makes them. I'll be honest, so I watched Years, the first Years, not the new, not the Bone Temple. And I watched it and I was like, I don't know about this. Maybe it was like the conditions I was watching it in. I wasn't the most comfortable, I was a bit tired. And then I watched it again. I don't even know where the fuck that came from, cool.
Whoa! Looks like I'll have to...
And I rewatched it earlier this week. I took a fucking... I spent the morning animating and I was like, I'm fucking further ahead than I thought I would be, so I'm gonna take... How? Oh my god, this is so fucking... Can I speed in this? Oh yes, I can. That makes sense. Right. Okay, that's fine. That's on me for not fucking reading the instructions, which I'm really good at. I don't know if you guys know this. Yeah, so I rewatched Years, and I kind of realised when Danny Boyle made it, when Danny Boyle made Years, he treated it like Trainspotting. It's kind of got that same sort of undertone as the Trainspotting movies, which they're not horror, but I fucking love those as well. They are excellent fucking movies. And when I kind of realised that and accepted it, I was like, you know what, I actually like that a little bit more now. I've heard good things about the Bone Temple. Yeah, Weeks is so American. It's so safe. I'm not even trying. Like, fuck these guys. But no, Weeks is, yeah, so fucking out of left. Like, don't get me wrong, there's stuff I really like in it. I like the idea of there being carriers. I like the idea of, you know, the government, like the US trying to step in and repopulate Britain. Sorry, the US government. Okay, cool. I like the idea of the US government and NATO trying to repopulate the United Kingdom with refugees from the island from when it originally broke out, I think. Really.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flock. Looks like I'll have to hop. Look out!
And the opening scene is still top tier. Okay.
Whoa! Looks like I'll have to hop. Look out!
To be fair, I hope... I mean, I don't understand about it being Australian, but I would love to see a 28 months later, and I think it would work if you kind of did it as a mini-series. I think that could be an interesting way to make 28 months later. I have also seen a proposal for 28 minutes later, and it's literally day dot as it starts, which that could be cool. No, not 28 minutes, 28 hours later, sorry.
Whoa! A bunch of looks like I'll have to hop.
I think this is shit. Oh my god. I mean, it would be, to be fair. I saw people, like, I do love when you're in certain, like, social media groups, and you always get some people who get too carried away with an idea. And when it was like discussion of, you know, months and someone said about you could do hours, and it's like the first couple of days, it says everything falls to shit. And then, yeah, there was people who were like, oh yeah, you can make a short film out of 28 seconds later. Like, shut up, man. That's the fucking movie. Like, that's the opening scene of the movie. We don't need 28 seconds later. If the opening of the movie hadn't included the fucking monkey lab, I would be like, yeah, it could make a really cool short film. But we got it, so we don't need it. This is fucking... Oh, fuck off.
Look out, sheep.
I'm not wielding these fucking dickheads, I swear to Christ. You know, I'm not... You guys aren't invited to the wielding, you can fuck off. Fucking... Swear to Christ. But I do love a good fucked up horror movie. I recently watched Good Boy as well, the dog one. World War Z, that's a no. That's a no from me. Yeah, I recently watched Good Boy, which I mostly liked. I thought by the end of it I was like, this is a bit more of a novelty than anything else. Oh. Come on, boys. Give yourselves to me. I can't wait. This is gonna be where I just fucking eat shit and that's it. Oh. No, come on. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh. Yeah, World War Z ain't the one. I forgot World War Z, sorry. I always associate that with when I began to realise there was a lot of slop movies. I'm not quite sure how much it counts. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is a fucking excellent movie. Hope you're ready for some riveting racing, because, ooh, lad. Why does he drift? Like, he does. He drifts. He's... Oh, shit. I like... Hot Fuzz is a fucking great movie, but I have to be in the mood to watch it. I know a lot of people who are just like, nah, it's a fucking great film, they can watch it whenever. I have to be in the mood for Hot Fuzz. World's End, I always appreciate it when I see it. But when I haven't seen it in a while, I'm like, yeah, it's easily the weakest one. Plus, I haven't come up with a fucking name for it yet, but I do always love Paul, the American cousin to the Cornetto trilogy. That one's just fucking... You know, it's not fucking relevant, it's not related, but it's still... I have fun with it. Yeah, sure, it's the fucking Seth Rogen Alien movie, and it's... Nostalgia bait before nostalgia bait was the hot go-to in Hollywood. Like, it was around that cusp where they started being like, hey, let's dig this up and make it into a movie. But it's still fun. I like Paul. I like Paul probably more than I like World's End. I think World's End is just a bit too abstract in places. But Shaun of the Dead is like the top for me. It's a very nostalgic movie. These races are so shit. Wow. Wow. The exit the level challenge, please, because I'm not interested in replaying this shit more than... I just remember there's another 3 of these. Fuck it. How long have I been on for? Only an hour. Fucking hell. Maybe we'll get a bit more done tonight. Time we on? 10 past 12. Fantastic. Didn't even realise. Okay, I might do the first boss. Have a good night. Okay. Beat Buzz. Unlock Sergeant Bird. Come back and do everything. Right, okay, I think that could work. I don't know. We'll see.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Reignited submarine. Then they took it for a joyride.
SML
It
channel.
into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough,
I can't imagine what a
the
horror
Reignited
animated
still
anime
humor in their
movie
actions.
created by
They
Sony and
stuck my
Sony
friends in
Pictures
the jail cell
Animation.
behind you.
SML? I don't know, who's that? Oh my god, why is it bouncing me so far? I don't know who it is. So, the boys and I actually played it on our last game night like 2 weeks ago, and it was the Roblox version of Buckshot Roulette. We had fun. The Nintendo Puppets guy. I've never heard of this. Hefe. It's not fucking... what's his name? Oh, I can't even remember his fucking name. I might have to look this up after, because I have absolutely no idea who this is. Oh my god, get me out of the water segment, you fucked it. Thank you.
If you want to quit,
I wish I enjoyed more analog horror. And I'm surprised no one's attempted a Transformers one yet. Like... actually, to be fair, that's a video I've been tempted to make, but I never have. You bitch. Is about how in the... with the proper care and attention, the Bayverse movies could have been a fucking phenomenal alien invasion horror story. Like, I'm just mostly thinking about how, like... the element of any bit of machinery could literally be in hiding, waiting to... Please don't tell me that was another gem down there. Any bit of machinery could be in hiding, a machine waiting to fucking kill you. Especially... yeah, it was a gem. Especially when you look at, like, Dark of the Moon, and then, like, as Age of Extinction plays out with its fucking military task force hunting them down. Like, the biggest fumble they made in those movies was how easy it seemed for the human military to kill them. That was, like, a big fuck up. At least I think. I could be wrong. For all I know, people could say, actually, no, that's cool as fuck. Fuck you. Plus, I forgot about some of the actual fucking deaths in those movies. The fucking one in Revenge of the Fallen when Reedman jumps through the guy. I mean, fuck the trailer for Revenge. Like, the first trailer for Revenge of the Fallen, I remember dropping in it. Like, looking back on it, it looks like a fucking horror movie. Let's go. I mean, admittedly, I think the franchise has got a cosmic horror. Like, someone had said, I mentioned this in a previous stream, and someone had said, oh, in one of the IDWs, Optimus punches Cthulhu, and I'm like, that's not quite the same, is it?
Oh, hi, Spyro.
It's like saying South Park has it because Cthulhu gets tamed like a fucking Studio Ghibli character in an episode. I'm curious to see how this will pan out.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinox.
Oh, I see, we're just going straight into it. Fantastic. Fuck off. Huh, I expected this to go a lot fucking worse. Huh. I'm surprised that went as smooth as what it did.
Wow.
See, I've heard... I just realised the fucking chat was going before I went off my tangent. See, I've heard spoilers about Trailbreaker and Skybound, and I'm just like, okay. That'll be interesting to see pan out. I don't know how it'll pan out. I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting until... what, Volume 5 will probably drop in June, I think? I do think one thing Skybound needs to focus on is being not quite as fucking bleak. Aha. Try to catch me with this shit. See, I haven't. I get very little in the way of that. A lot of what I tend to get Transformer-wise recommended to me is, here's some customs, here's an animation, here's an edit. Oh. For a long time it was the dying victory lap of Transformers 1 where everyone was begging the public to go and see it. I got very tired of that very quickly. That's because I'm a moody old bastard. Oh, where the fuck did that other guy go? Where is he? Is that him? Oh, the dog's beginning to wake up. She's sat looking at me as if she wants something. Fuck you. I would love to know what they did, because they made him drift so much. Let's... Where are you pointing? Pointing directly up. Oh, let's go and do this. Let's get him out of the fucking way. I don't think this one's particularly bad. I don't think any of these little mid-level bosses, granted this one's just before I'm about to fight the actual fucking boss. Yeah, hold down.
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine.
Yeah, that seems fair and balanced.
Okay, good luck. Just
Okie doke. Okay. It's not really a battle of fucking skill, is it? Oh, what is this steering, my guy? Sparks, why are you waving at the camera? Jesus Christ. They've had fucking 20 years to improve on this. Why didn't they? So jank. I'm sure it's a fucking skill issue, but my point remains. Alright, fuck off.
wow, that's the first time Pluto has ever lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
You going up? What are you doing? Okay, you just gotta stand there. To be fair, this one didn't get as many because they had to rush it. Like, I remember when the game dropped, a lot of the criticism was directed at 3 because they, like, crunched the fucking production run. Not production run. Yeah, production. Like, so they got someone else in as well. That one specific level. Some in there? Yeah, there is. And I think the developer they got in for the third one wasn't quite as good. Probably because they didn't have the time to get used to it. Whereas Toys for Bob had however long they had. With the first two, And then it was, oh, by the way, we want this out in like 2 weeks. Oh, really? Shit. One moment, Win. Okay. Right. Is there any more in here? No. Oh my god. He looks fucked. That's one thing. They made Sparks look a little too real. He looks a little bit fucked. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the Buzz mission after this level, which, what have I still got? Free the seals, swim the tunnel. And the tunnel is gonna be a pain in the arse that'll last about 5 minutes. The seals I'm at anyway. Okay. Fight Buzz. Maybe I'll come back, maybe I won't. All the rest of my gems, as far as I'm aware, are in there.
Used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used
to have it.
Ultra high speed super fluid.
What is wrong with these fucking people? Hey, we know you need this, but instead I used it to fucking test the Killinator. Alright.
The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and...
This is gonna be shit. I know there's one later in the game that's like actually fucking a pain in the arse. Well, you see, if Spyro didn't drift, this wouldn't be so bad.
You'll have to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel before you can recapture the egg.
But why? They're not going anywhere. Okay.
You'll have to defeat every single...
It's not even difficult, it's just fucking tedious. When you picked a bad time to come and get cuddles. There we fucking go.
Has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics.
Yeah. Little dickhead. Hang on a minute, I never even twigged. Have they improved the load times on the portals?
My plan worked.
Yes, very good.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Because I remember playing this on the PS4 and it took fucking forever to do anything. You've got to be taking a fucking piss. Are you coming to sit with me? Come on. Up you come. Okay. Is the gems up here? No. Because why would there be?
I can't wait until the Rhinox...
I don't care. Why do you think I want to talk to... I don't want to talk to you. I don't give a shit. Sweet, get me the fuck out of here. Alright. Cool. You alright, Wink?
Let's head on over to the balloon.
That voice does not suit that character model. Why did you...
The balloon's all ready, sir.
Fucking sir. I worked for a living, you cheeky bastard. Oh wow, let's go to the Midday Gardens. I hope nothing happens in between. Oh, that says Buzz's Dungeon. Fucking... I'm trying to remember if Buzz is annoying.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him!
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
Oh my. What the devil?
Alright, let's get back to this fucking shit. I think I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna call it a night.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
No, he doesn't do the Ring of Fire yet. Then he comes out and he does this shit. Either my pattern recognition is not as bad as I thought it was, or this isn't as bad as I remember. Oh no, there we go. Sorry, Bish. Suffer. Do I go back and do Sheila and Sergeant Bird in Sunrise Spring? Yeah, fuck it. I'll go back and do them because Sheila's is nothing. Sergeant Bird's is nothing. I'll get him unlocked. Oh no, I have to do his fucking level. Right, I'll go back and do Sheila. I'll do Sparks, and then I'll deal with Sergeant Bird whenever I'm next streaming this. Oh, I have squandered my health. Where's a sheep when you need one? Wow. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. This kind of just makes me want a new Bionicle game where you can fight the Balrog. Whoa, I don't like the camera doing that. Behave. Stop jumping. Oh my god. What? I fucking charged you? Man, they fucking botched this one. You know what, you can fuck off. Okay, this isn't difficult, this is just tedious more than anything. He's not moving. Finally. Fucking something. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Fucking bosses in these games, I swear. Rest in piss, my guy. You've earned it. Well, thank you. That is a fucking beautiful skybox, though. Time well, okay. Took me 5 minutes. That's not so bad. I think when I went up against Gulp, it took me about half an hour. Is this all the levels? That's kind of cool. Blah blah blah. Come on, Die Atlas on your fucking rainbow. Get a move on.
I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
I'm telling you this, fuck you. Right. Back we go. Is there an incentive to go back to the bosses? I'm guessing there's a skill point. Defeat Buzz without taking injury. Yeah, very good. Oh, excuse me. See, that's something we never got over here. We never got that cereal, so it's a reference that somewhat eludes me. I'm aware of it. I've seen enough shows mention it, but not a thing over here. Hang on a minute. I didn't even 100% this level. What am I missing? Fuck it, I got time. Yeah, let's go. Crawdad Farm, whatever the fuck. Which one of these is the arsehole again? I think it's the spider one.
Hello, Sparks. Before you take on those nasty crawdads, I should give you some
Why
help.
is Spark so highly detailed? There we go, that's what I wanted. Woo, woo, woo.
You can also move quickly by pressing the charge button.
Oh, that spider looks rank. It's not as much of an impactful death sound as I hoped. No, for the hard part. The part you've been doing the whole time.
On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you...
Wow.
You'll be able to deal with these guys much faster if you use a
Oh
power.
wow, I have to use it. My god. Fuck off. Okay.
You'll be able
To be fair, I don't
deal
even
with
read what
these
that
guys
says.
much faster if you use a power up.
Wow. I could have saved that ammo for something useful, but thank you. Like that.
Looks like you're ready, Sparks. If you need...
Well, that was easy. Oh, we haven't started yet. That's fucking why. I do appreciate how the gems are fucking huge. Ah. I appreciate it. Like, I imagine this takes place just in like a fucking ravine. Where the fuck am I supposed to be looking? Well, I wasted that. I can't believe I squandered my ammunition. I can't remember the last top-down game I actually played. A downscaled version of the crab from Spyro 2. Interesting. Oh wow. Shit. I wonder. Okay, I can at personal cost to myself. Very good. Hey, get back here, you. Right. Got the key, got full health. Dare I say I can finally... I can. Oh, I can't use the pointer. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Don't need to worry about that. I'll just have to hope I grabbed everything by the end. Holy shit. To be fair, I know these ones did the spark stuff better than fucking Hero's Tail did. That one just... Ugh. Is this the boss? This is the boss. Ooh! Ooh. No, do not like that. Well, that was easy. Perfectly cut fucking erasure from reality. Oh, how much am I missing? One. It's always one. I would be interested. I don't know about a remaster, but I would like the ability to play it again. And I'd be interested. To be fair, so in the discussion of the leaks of 4, I would be interested if they tried to find some sort of common baseline, infusing Enter the Dragonfly and A Hero's Tail as a ground level of something and then build up on it somehow. I don't know how you would do it. I'd be intrigued to see what they could do, but that's what I'd be interested in seeing.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you.
Whoa.
Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
I'm pretty sure... Well, that's decent. I'm pretty sure, isn't this game, like, slightly bugged? So even if you try that, he won't pick them up. Because, as I say, it's slightly bugged. Right. Let's get this last gem. Let's go back to... Okay. Oh. Easy. Go back here. Get the last one. Yeah, go back here, get Sheila. Get all her shit done. Head back to Midday Garden. I might complete Midday Garden today. And then I'm leaving it at that, because how long's that been now? 2 hours. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Are you a dragon? I can't believe your kind really exists.
Your mum. Fuck off. I'm just trying to go about my business. Yeah. Right. Cool.
Hey, Spyro.
Just get on with it.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being...
I'm gonna fuck the frog. Get in the bin, lad. Oh. Right, this one's a dick. I remember on the PS1, that one always used to get me. That one always used to fucking choke slam me out the fucking window back into the... Oh. That's a bit fucking liminal. I don't like that. That is the closest any of these have felt to the PS1. Where the world just kind of ends. God, I miss... That's a feeling I miss. I've seen a few games, like videos people have made on TikTok, where like they've done stuff like that, and it's had that PS1, that uncanny... Whoa, that uncanny PS1 quality, and I love it. I love that era of, you know, how far does the world go? What's out there? What's beyond this? I think that's why I like... fuck. I think that's why I like liminal space stuff as much as I do. Because it gives me that sort of what is beyond the so-called boundary of the world. I don't know what it is, there's just something really cool about it. Like, it's not even like a definitive shore into a mountain, it just kind of fades off. Yeah, sure it is a little bit, but I'm not counting that. And then, yeah, you just got these generic mountains. Are you alright, dog? You got the scratches? She's got an itch. But unfortunately, she's cuddled into my side, so that just means she's kicking me in the hip.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
The implication. I'm surprised they kept that joke in, actually. I'm glad they did. I like it when... I always loved it when games had humour like that. Fuck off. Shows how observant I am, and I feel like this is the first time I've seen the little vases. I tell you what I'd love to see get a proper port to some degree is the one they made for the fucking DS, Shadow Legacy. Bit generic, bit strange, but... Please tell me I'm just missing... Yes! Cool. Bit generic, bit strange, but I loved some of what it did. And plus it was a sequel to Hero's Tale. Like, I think these games you can define into three eras. They could PS1 era, PS2, and the reboot. I suppose you've also got the fourth one with Skylanders, but I don't want to count that. See, I never played the edgy one. Don't know why. Just never did. Never felt the inclination to. I think for some reason I felt it was too reliant on... Right, I'm just going to fucking warp there. I don't give a shit. I think I felt it was too reliant on big names. Granted, I was 11, so that probably wasn't my thought process in the fucking slightest. I think I played one of them and I just wasn't that keen on it because it played... I'm trying to remember. I think the game that I played at the time that reminded me of it was the fucking Ben 10 game on PS2. And it was a... it's like Devastation, but it's not quite. Because Devastation, it felt like had a element of open world. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know my game genres all that well beyond the big ones, the normie ones. Because when it comes to gaming, I'm a normie. but it was one of these where you went through, you fought a couple of people, then next thing you know, you were fighting shitloads of people. And then you'd have a boss. I don't know. The only game I've liked where you get combat like that tends to be the Arkham games. To be fair, I'm debating trying to do something like... Yeah, kind of. I'm debating trying to, like, doing a blind run of Arkham Knight on the channel, because I've replayed Asylum about 4 or 5 times, City 1 less. I want to say I've beat him about 3 or 4 times each. And then I own Knight, I've never played it. I've never gotten to that point. And the last time I played City and Asylum was about a year ago. I literally, like, I took the month of January off last year with the expectation of, oh yeah, I'm going to spend all this time doing this and doing that and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and I never fucking did any of it. So instead, I just sat around and played fucking. It was the Arkham remaster because it was cheap on the PSN store. I was like, yeah, I'll go for that. Why not? And then I was like, yeah, I could do Knight. And then after I got like halfway through City, I was like, oh, I could have done this on the channel. That's mildly annoying. But it is what it is. So I might do a blind run of Arkham Knight on the channel, but then I'd feel strange not doing City and Asylum. I don't know, I'm going to use Astro's Playroom and Astro Bot to kind of temper the waters with edited gameplay stuff to see how I get on. This is just me fucking about. I like these games, I wanted to play them again, so I'm doing it as a live stream. And I've already done the first 2. To be fair, the only reason it took me this long to get around to doing 3 was the only reason it took me a long time to get around to finishing 2 was because I kept getting copyright strikes on the music in the hub. I'm wondering what? Yeah, okay, I'm not going to tempt fate on that one. We'll just stick with the Reignited soundtrack, because I kept getting fucking copyright strikes on the original. I'll come back to him. I'll unlock it and I'll go in there, and then I'll start it there next time. Yeah, fucking kept getting copyright claims on the Autumn Plains soundtrack and the Winter Tundra soundtrack from some fucking guy in Japan who... Okay. Yeah, from some composer in Japan who sampled them. And each time I had to appeal it, they never answered it, so I had to wait 30 days before it ran back out. It was really annoying. I wasn't a fan of that. Like, I think it flagged up that he'd used them in like a couple of his songs, and I'm like, that's all well and good, but they're not his either. I've had that a few times. I think one of the earliest videos on the channel, I wanted to use... Well, it wasn't just him doing that, it's the system, it recognises stuff. Like, I've got an old copyright claim that I never actioned because it would be fucking absurd if I did. I used to do a lot of Minecraft streams, and what was it? Someone had uploaded a video of them just... The menus just sat there playing out. They're doing a cover of a song. I don't really know. Is this our first... No, it isn't our first power-up. Why are you telling me this? Go away. Yeah, they were just doing a cover of a song. I thought nothing of it. And I get a notification saying, oh, they've used your video in 95% of theirs. And I'm like, it's the fucking menu for Minecraft. I don't own this. What do you mean I can claim it? Like, I archived that shit and just immediately left it, but fucking... It's such a strange system, especially if you get some dickhead who's like, oh yeah, I own that, when they fucking don't. Fuck off, Matt. Right. Okay, didn't even realise I got all the eggs. And I'm curious if that's all the gems that just came bursting out of that fucking thing. No, because why would it be? Oh. Didn't even realise I can swim in here. Please be the last one, please be the last one, please be the last one. Oh, please be the last one. Hey, right. Let's go get Sergeant James McBird.
Ah, my good friend
Oh my god, he looks
Spyro.
pissed.
The
Didn't even
surface
fucking
called
realise.
this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory. But I'm willing to release him into your custody.
Unlock him.
Provided you pay his outstanding fine.
Yeah, I'm not doing his fucking level tonight. Unlock him.
Oh dear, Spyro, you really should pay up.
He's pining for the fjords. That's a reference to something I don't fucking know.
My good
Because this one was
friend
very fucking reference heavy for some reason.
What a sucker! That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Cool.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. BBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it for this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Okay. Jump in there. Let it do its thing. Yeah, the load times are so much better. Holy shit.
They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to...
Okay. We're now in his world. I'm not starting it today. I think that'll fucking do. How long has it been? Like 2 hours? 2 hours 10. That works. I'm going to leave that there for now. So, thanks very much for stopping by if you did. Thank you, Honours Knight, for being good engagement in the chat. I appreciate that. I don't know why I'm talking like a fucking corporate board manager, but here we are. And yeah, I'll probably come back to this again in about 2 weeks' time, because work and I've got other stuff I need to get done over the weekend. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.